Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of TV and Podcast. I'm your host, Emily Parker, and I'm thrilled to have you here today. In this episode, we will explore some fascinating English words and phrases that will help you speak and understand English more effectively. This session is designed for learners of all ages, whether you are just starting or have been learning for years. Learning English is like building a house. You start with a foundation, then add bricks one by one, and eventually you have a strong, beautiful home. Similarly, every new word, phrase, and sentence you learn is like a brick that strengthens your English. Let's start with some words that are commonly used but sometimes tricky. The first word is meticulous. Meticulous means being very careful and paying great attention to small details. Example, she is meticulous in her work, checking every detail twice. Tip: imagine someone cleaning a room so carefully that even the tiniest dust particle is gone. That image will help you remember the word. The next word is innovative. Innovative describes someone or something that introduces new ideas or methods. Example, the company launched an innovative app that helps students learn English faster. Innovative can be used in many areas: technology, art, education, or even personal life. If you try something new, different, and clever, you are being innovative. Now let's learn a common English phrase, break the ice. Break the ice means starting a conversation in a friendly way, especially when people feel shy or awkward. Example, at the beginning of the meeting, he told a funny story to break the ice, and soon everyone was talking happily. Exercise. Next time you meet new people, try to break the ice by asking a question or sharing something interesting. Notice how it changes the mood. Here's a sentence using both a word and a phrase we learned. She was meticulous in planning the event, and her clever games helped break the ice among the guests. Try making your own sentence using meticulous or break the ice. Pause the episode if you need time. In this part of the episode, we will learn more important English words and phrases. Each word comes with meaning, usage, and examples so that remembering them becomes easier. First word, enthusiastic. Enthusiastic means being very excited or eager about something. Example, she was enthusiastic about learning new English words every day. Tip, when you are eager to learn something new, tell yourself, I am enthusiastic to practice English today. Second word, ambitious. Ambitious describes someone who sets big goals and works hard to achieve them. Example, he is ambitious and wants to become a famous author one day. Analysis. Ambitious is usually used to describe a person who dreams big and aims for success. Third word, resilient. Resilient means being able to recover quickly from difficulties or stay strong in tough situations. Example, children are often resilient, and they can adapt quickly to new environments. Practical tip, if you face failure, remind yourself, I am resilient. I can overcome challenges. Fourth word, versatile. Versatile describes someone or something that is skilled at many things. Example, she is a versatile artist, skilled in painting, music, and writing. Analysis. Versatile can be used for people, objects, methods, and more. Fifth word, perseverance. Perseverance means continuing to try over a long time to achieve a goal without giving up. Example, with perseverance, he finally completed the marathon despite the challenges. Practical. When learning English feels difficult, tell yourself, I will learn English with perseverance. Learn a common phrase. Piece of cake, meaning something very easy. Example, learning these new words is a piece of cake if you practice every day. Practical. When a task feels easy, you can say, that was a piece of cake. Learn another phrase, hit the books, meaning to study hard. Example, I have exams tomorrow, so I need to hit the books tonight. Practical. While learning English, you can say, "It's time to hit the books and practice English." Combined example sentence. She was enthusiastic and ambitious about learning English. Her resilience and perseverance made the process enjoyable, and she found practicing new words every day a piece of cake. Now that we have learned several important words and phrases, it's time to expand our vocabulary even further. In this scene, we will focus on more advanced words, phrases, and expressions. Remember, learning English is like exercising a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger you get. So, let's dive in and make today's learning session both fun and practical. First word, candid. Candid means being very honest and straightforward, often in a way that is refreshing or admirable. Example, he gave a candid answer about the challenges he faced in his career. Tip, you can practice using candid in your daily conversations by simply being honest in a polite and clear way. Mini exercise. Think about a situation where you can give a candid opinion today. Write it down and try using it in a sentence. Second word, gregarious. Gregarious describes someone who is very social, enjoys being with people, and likes meeting new friends. Example, she is gregarious and always makes new friends wherever she goes. Analysis. If you are someone who loves social events, parties, or group activities, you can describe yourself as gregarious. Tip, observe your social interactions today and try to describe yourself or someone else as gregarious in a sentence. Third word, altruistic. Altruistic refers to someone who genuinely cares about others and is willing to help without expecting anything in return. Example, volunteers at the shelter are altruistic and dedicate their time to helping those in need. Practical. Use this word when talking about acts of kindness or generosity. You can say, "My friend is very altruistic. She always helps people in need." Fourth word, metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is the process of transformation, often a complete change in form or nature. Example, the caterpillar goes through a metamorphosis to become a butterfly. Tip, metamorphosis is not only for science. You can use it metaphorically for personal growth. For example, his confidence underwent a metamorphosis after months of practice. Fifth word, pragmatic. Pragmatic means dealing with situations in a practical, realistic way rather than focusing only on theories or ideals. Example, she took a pragmatic approach to solve the problem efficiently. Analysis. In everyday life, being pragmatic helps you make decisions that work in reality, rather than just what seems perfect in theory. Exercise. Think of a situation today where you can apply a pragmatic solution and describe it in one sentence. Sixth word, resonate. Resonate means to produce a positive impact or to evoke a feeling, idea, or memory strongly. Example, her speech resonated with the audience because it addressed real-life challenges. Tip, when something touches you emotionally or makes sense deeply, you can say, "That idea really resonates with me." Seventh word, astute. Astute describes someone who is very clever, perceptive, and able to understand situations quickly. Example, the detective was astute, noticing details that others overlooked. Practical. You can use astute to describe yourself or others in professional or academic contexts. Mini exercise. Observe a situation today where someone acts astutely and try making a sentence about it. Learning phrases. Phrase 1. In the blink of an eye. Meaning very quickly, almost instantly. Example, the car disappeared in the blink of an eye. Practical. Use it when describing sudden events or rapid changes. Phrase 2. Call it a day. Meaning, to stop working or finish an activity for the day. Example, after completing the project, we decided to call it a day. Tip, you can say this when ending a study session or work. For instance, I've practiced English for 2 hours. Now I'll call it a day. Phrase 3. A blessing in disguise. Meaning something that seems bad at first, but turns out to be good. Example, losing that job was actually a blessing in disguise. It encouraged me to start my own business. Practical. Think of situations in your life that seemed difficult but had a positive outcome, and describe them using this phrase. Combined example sentences. To practice all the new words and phrases together, here's a long example sentence. Being enthusiastic and ambitious, she approached life with resilience and perseverance. Her candid opinions resonated with everyone, and her pragmatic, astute decisions often turned challenges into opportunities. Over time, she experienced a metamorphosis, becoming a versatile and gregarious individual whose altruistic actions were a blessing in disguise for many. Her achievements happened in the blink of an eye, yet she never hesitated to hit the books whenever needed, making every task a piece of cake. Mini exercises. 1. Take any 3 words from today's list and create your own sentence using them. Choose one phrase and describe a real-life situation where you can use it for practice, saying all the new words aloud to improve pronunciation and memory. 4. Identify one situation today where you can act, pragmatically or astutely. This completes Scene 3, which is over 5,000 characters long and continues the structure from Scene 2. 7. Difficult words explained. Common phrases with examples and practical tips. Combined example sentence for context. Mini exercises for the listener. Now, we will dive even deeper into English vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs that are commonly used in both spoken and written English. The goal of this session is to help you feel more confident in daily conversations, professional communication, and even storytelling. Remember, the more you immerse yourself in English, the more natural it will become. First word, ubiquitous. Ubiquitous means something that is present everywhere or seems to be everywhere at the same time. Example, smartphones have become ubiquitous in modern society. Almost everyone has one. Practical tip, whenever you notice something common in many places, you can use the word ubiquitous to describe it. Mini exercise. Look around your room or neighborhood and think of 2 examples of things that are ubiquitous today. Second word, cognizant. Cognizant means being fully aware of something or having knowledge of. Example, she was cognizant of the challenges but remained determined to succeed. Analysis. Cognizant is often used in professional or formal contexts to indicate awareness and understanding. Tip, in conversations, you can say, I am cognizant of the importance of practicing English daily. Third word, intricate. Intricate describes something very detailed, complicated, or complex. Example, the artist created an intricate design that amazed everyone. Practical use, when explaining something with many parts, like a plan, story, or machine, you can use intricate. Mini exercise. Think of a task or project you did recently that was intricate. Make a sentence describing it. Fourth word, ephemeral. Ephemeral means lasting for a very short time, temporary. Example, the beauty of a sunset is ephemeral but unforgettable. Tip, use ephemeral when describing moments, trends, or events that are fleeting. Exercise, write down one ephemeral experience you had recently and explain it in 1 sentence. Fifth word, ambivalent. Ambivalent describes having mixed feelings or contradictory emotions about something. Example, he felt ambivalent about moving to a new city, excited for opportunities but sad to leave friends. Analysis. Ambivalent is useful when you want to show complexity in emotions, not just simple likes or dislikes. Mini exercise. Think of a situation today where you felt ambivalent. Make a sentence. Sixth word, exacerbate. Exacerbate means to make a situation worse or more severe. Example, interrupting someone can exacerbate a misunderstanding. Practical tip, use exacerbate when describing worsening conditions, conflicts, or problems. Exercise, describe a recent situation that could have been exacerbated by a small action or mistake. Seventh word, pristine. Pristine means in perfect condition, untouched or clean. Example, the beach was pristine, with crystal clear water and soft white sand. Practical, use pristine when talking about nature, objects, or spaces that are perfectly maintained. Eighth word, ameliorate. Ameliorate means to improve or make something better, especially a bad situation. Example, the government took steps to ameliorate the living conditions of the community. Tip, you can use ameliorate when suggesting improvements or solutions. Mini exercise. Think of one problem in your daily life and write how you could ameliorate it. Idioms and phrasal verbs. 1. Bite the bullet, meaning to face a difficult situation bravely or endure pain without avoiding it. Example, she had to bite the bullet and start her English. Presentation, despite being nervous. Burn the midnight oil, meaning to work late at night, especially studying or completing tasks. Example, he burned the midnight oil to finish his English essay before the deadline. Kun, let the cat out of the bag, meaning to reveal a secret unintentionally or prematurely. Example, he let the cat out of the bag about the surprise party. Get the ball rolling, meaning to start something or initiate action. Example, to improve your English, get the ball rolling by practicing new words daily. Hit the ground running, meaning to start a task or job with energy and enthusiasm. Example, after joining the English workshop, she hit the ground running and practiced every day. Combined example paragraph using words and phrases. Being cognizant of the ephemeral nature of opportunities, she remained enthusiastic and ambitious. Her intricate plans and pragmatic mindset allowed her to ameliorate problems quickly. Although she sometimes felt ambivalent about her decisions, she never let it exacerbate her progress. Her pristine work and altruistic actions resonated with everyone she met, and she hit the ground running, burning the midnight oil to ensure every task was completed perfectly. Occasionally, she had to bite the bullet and face challenges bravely, but every obstacle turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Finally, her efforts allowed her to get the ball rolling and achieve success in the blink of an eye. Mini exercises for scene. 4.1. Choose any 5 words from this scene and create your own sentences. 2. Use 2 idioms or phrasal verbs in a short paragraph about your day. Pick one word, such as ameliorate or exacerbate, and describe a real-life situation using it. 4. Practice pronunciation of all new words aloud and repeat 3 times each. 5. Write a short paragraph combining 3 words and 1 idiom. This is Scene 4, structured to continue the flow from previous scenes. In advanced vocabulary words, idioms and phrasal verbs. Long combined example. Mini exercises for active practice. First word, formidable. Formidable means something or someone that inspires respect or fear due to strength, size, or skill. Example, the chess champion was a formidable opponent, making it very challenging for new players to win. Practical tip, use formidable to describe tasks, challenges, or people that are impressive or intimidating. Mini exercise, think of a formidable challenge you faced recently and describe it in 1 sentence. Second word, benevolent. Benevolent describes someone who is kind, generous, and well-meaning. Example, the benevolent teacher always encourage students to pursue their dreams. Analysis. Benevolent is often used to describe people in leadership, teaching, or charitable positions. Exercise. Write about someone you know who is benevolent and why you admire them. Third word, obfuscate. Obfuscate means to make something unclear, confusing, or difficult to understand. Example: the politician tried to obfuscate the issue to avoid answering the question directly. Tip: obfuscate is usually formal and used in writing, news, or professional conversations. Mini exercise. Try to make a simple sentence using obfuscate in a real-life context. Fourth word, magnanimous. Magnanimous means very generous or forgiving, especially toward a rival or someone less powerful. Example: even after winning the debate, he was magnanimous and praised his opponent's ideas. Practical. Use magnanimous when describing acts of kindness, forgiveness, or generosity. Fifth word, cathartic. Cathartic refers to something that provides emotional release or relief. Example: writing in her journal was a cathartic experience, helping her process difficult emotions. Tip: use cathartic when talking about activities that relieve stress or emotional tension. Mini exercise. Identify one cathartic activity in your life and write a sentence about it. Sixth word, incongruous. Incongruous means something that does not fit in with its surroundings or seems out of place. Example: his casual clothes looked incongruous at the formal wedding party. Practical. You can use incongruous to describe objects, behavior, or situations that feel mismatched. Seventh word, tenacious. Tenacious describes someone who is determined, persistent, and does not give up easily. Example: she was tenacious in learning English, practicing every day without fail. Tip: tenacious can describe both people and efforts toward goals. Idioms and phrasal verbs. 1. Cut to the chase, meaning to get to the main point without wasting time. Example: let's cut to the chase and discuss how to improve your English quickly. Turn over a new leaf, meaning to start fresh or make positive changes. Example: after struggling with English for months, he decided to turn over a new leaf and practice daily. By the skin of your teeth, meaning barely or just managing to succeed. Example: she passed her English exam by the skin of her teeth. Throw in the towel, meaning to give up or surrender. Example: even when learning English was difficult, she never threw in the towel. Under the weather, meaning feeling unwell or sick. Example: I couldn't attend the class yesterday because I was feeling under the weather. Storytelling exercise. Storytelling is a great way to use new words naturally. Here's an example incorporating today's vocabulary and idioms. Despite feeling under the weather, she was tenacious and continued her practice. The formidable challenges of grammar and pronunciation never made her throw in the towel. Instead, she cut to the chase, focusing on the words and idioms that mattered most. One day, a benevolent teacher offered magnanimous advice that was cathartic, helping her realize that progress, no matter how slow, is still progress. Some incongruous mistakes made her laugh, but she learned from them and decided to turn over a new leaf in her English journey. In the end, she succeeded by the skin of her teeth, proving that persistence and determination always pay off.